Might as well turn off the lantern. Okay, well, we made it out of there after Mr. Dudo closed the door. Okay. Well, I actually wanted to go to that little right bit, but well. Well, that's a-okay. No! Jump for the thing, Arno. You have places to be, after all. Very important places to be, I must say. Switch to the firearm there by default. But I shall do. So are we going all the way back here now? I guess I could have fast traveled to like this bit in the middle. Tackle the thief. There's a chest over here in the meantime. So, should I just like... Nice, the double? Do you not notice? Wait, is the did he circle all the way around? Why don't the guards like me tackling a thief? I'm so confused. Okay, well, now these guys are joining in. Okay. Easy, my friend. Look at this guy. Okay. Okay, then. Sure, I should probably be using Eagle Vision from time to time as I explore around, since apparently collectibles only show up in this game if you get, like, pretty close to them. Or at least the, locked chests and, the hats or whatever the heck. Why don't they like me? What? Hold on, let me grab this really quickly, too. Don't mind me. Can I just... I can't climb over that. I gotta go around. Squeezy! Coming through. Excuse me. Scoozy. Scoozy. Scoozy, I said! Okay, wow, you're pretty rude, aren't you? Come on, get over there, Arno. Struggling to get around the corner for a hot second there. Seemed to be the case. Boop. Neat. I will yoink this for science. Okay. Yeah, so not a massive ton of collectibles within this little side story here. I don't even know how long it would be, like how many missions there are. Or whatnot. Hi. Should I deal with you guys before going over there? Maybe. Hi. That works, I guess. So, hold on. What's this? Give me a second here. Give me a hot second. Cover kills. Guess I gotta do cover kills. Yoink. Up this way we go. How about this hat? It's bicorn. I'll grab it real quick. There we go. So, cover kills, huh? Cover kills, you say, huh? You should come check out here then, right? What? I can't take cover here. Why can't I take cover here? Will this count as a cover kill if I, like... Oh! That's the first time we've had one of those. Can I play this fairly recent 2D Assassin's Creed games? Yep. Russia, China, and India one? Yeah, in the order of China, India, Russia. It's, so the game, the main series game after this is Syndicate, but the actual order of releases was Unity, Chronicles China, Syndicate, Chronicles India, Chronicles Russia, and then the next main series game after that. So, I might still, we've been doing them all in release order thus far, and I might continue doing so, which means that the next game that we'd have up in this series is, Chronicles China, and then Syndicate, and then we go and do, like, the other two Chronicles games, because of the kind of interesting release order there. There we go, there's our cover kills. Cool. Find the library. Whoa, that's bright. Hi. Whee! So we're going over this way, I guess. Hi! Everybody dies. No, you suspect nothing? So, how best to get into there, huh? Should I just, like... Can I even toss this over there? I can't even see, like, the visual indicator for where this is going. I have no idea. I heard they were good, but not great. But if you can make it through the DS and PSP ones, those will probably be fine. Yeah. Yeah, freaking. After Altair's Chronicles, Assassin's Creed 2 Discovery, and the last one was called Bloodlines, I think, right? Since we made it through those, it should be fine. Will this guy notice if I just, like... What? But yeah, Bloodlines was pretty alrighty. Bloodlines was just like a PSP kind of version of Assassin's Creed 1 gameplay wise, is what it was. So it wasn't half bad. It was kind of clunky. It's not the kind of thing that you'd want to play like by modern standards, I don't think. The way that it rendered things was really weird, but I guess understandable for the PSP. Was the thing. But it's literally just like a mobile or a handheld version of AC1 gameplay wise. In a way that like renders things really weirdly. And I mean, Altair's Chronicles was even worse because it tried to be a Nintendo DS version of Assassin's Creed 1. So that kind of sucked. At least Assassin's Creed 2 Discovery tried to be something different than Assassin's Creed 2. Like it tried to be a 2D platformer kind of game. Unlike Altair's Chronicles, that was like, let's just make like a Nintendo DS version of AC1 gameplay wise. And it was so freaking weird. But yeah, it was alright altogether, but it was kind of strange. First, they tried to do an Assassin's Creed game on the PSP, which is weaker than the PS2. The way that it rendered things was, like, that was my first PSP game I'd ever played, so, like, I don't exactly have a lot of experience with the PSP. I assume that's not very powerful there, but, yeah, it rendered things pretty darn weirdly, was the thing. But it was decently fun. It was pretty decently fun. Oh, that automatically lights it. So, I'm just gonna sneak this away.
What was that?
What was that? I don't know, what was that? Do I really want to, Boop! Go check it out.
I didn't dream it.
I didn't dream it. Okay, where is this, okay. I found the thingamabob. They're all just gotta go check out that wall, though. Okay. Get dumb prayers. I have no idea list. Okay, done. But it's not there.
Don Poirier's list. It reads Condorcet manuscript, located in the old red house, and then a name, Léon.
What? Right immediately of the cutscene, someone's gonna see me. Escape the Abbey. Okay. Also, I haven't done this for a while, so I'll replenish some of my niche consumables there, I guess. What? These guys are all here now. So, how about this? Alright, see you later, nerds. I'm out of here. We gotta escape the Abbey. Screw these two guys in particular. Okay, time to go. Time to go. Squeezy. Screw this guy in particular. Nice miss. Okay, time to go. Yeah, everything's fine. Everything is A-okay. You don't have to worry about a thing. So that was sequence 13, memory 1. So it does just pick up all after the other sequences, since we're now on 13 apparently. Rewards lantern. Sweet, I did the thing. Cool. Squeezy. Alright, I gotta replenish some consumables here, quite frankly. Hi. Yeah, refill all, thank you. There we go. There we go. So the next main mission is over there, apparently. I'm just gonna really quickly grab these things first. Oh, there's a locked chest over there, too. It seems like, huh? Up here? all the way up here, you say? Is this collectible? Well, this now belong to me. Oh yeah, Cafe Theater. So I guess you have to like completely exit the Cafe Theater to get said thingamabobs. Alright, so can I... No, not through here. There's an open window here. So I assume like this way. In through the window, Arno. There we go, jeez. Yeah, we're definitely gonna be streaming Elden Ring, is the plan. That'll be one of the many games that we have on the queue for this year, is the plan. Boop. And boop. I was thinking about going for that on the first cycle, but I decided not to. I'd play it safe. What are these guys all muttering about? But yeah. Are you to blame? Maybe. Maybe. Okay, so... Oh, that's just here. Okay, well... No! I just realized I'm missing part of my health. And while I was restocking consumables there, I could have used one of the medicines and then, you know, restocked with that. Yeah, probably watch you play that. She gives to play it herself. Yeah, I hope I'll be good enough. Considering we've now gotten through the whole Dark Souls trilogy, all bosses, I should be fine, probably. Well, I was also having fun with the Souls trilogy, like, for the most part. Sometimes fun would, like, transcend into stress and losing my mind. It was a whole mix. There have been a few games I've had that, you know, that can kind of sum up, you know. I definitely feel like, whoa, up we go. What was the money sound? Did I just get a new, I thought I just got more Cafe Theater income. I'm getting more again now? I thought ticks were longer than that. Well, I'm not gonna be able to, go retrieve it anytime soon. Because, you know, we're gonna be, in this DLC area here. It's kind of the thing, so I mean... Okay. What? That was not the one I was trying to target. Okay, well. Okay, game director thinks Elden Ring is gonna be the most accessible game, despite not lowering the base difficulty. Okay. Okay. So it may not be too bad then. Maybe. Alrighty, so memory 2. What have we here? The Book Thief. Find Leon who took Concorset's manuscript. What is the story that's going on here? Like, why are we here? Why are we investigating things? What manuscript are we looking for? I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. Let's do the thing.
Bonjour. Does Leon live here?
He ain't here. We haven't seen him for days. Leave us in peace.
Has he been arrested again?
Not that I know of.
A lot of people would like to see his hands cut off. He's a vicious thief.
I need his help.
Went out to the Windmill yesterday. I've not seen him since. Gave him my name. Madame Margot.
Merci.
Please. Tell him to come home.
All right, well, seems like we got a bit of a tip there. There's another hat over here. I gotta collect them. Should I really care all that much about like collectibles throughout this? Should I really? I don't know. It's just satisfying to get them, so I'm just kind of doing it. Yoink. All right, so investigate the windmill. Is there anything I'd like to get along the way? All the way over there. I mean, I could get this really quickly. It's to the side, so it's not really on the way, but it'll unlock a fast travel point that will make life so much easier. So if we just get like the 3 fast travel points of this DLC, then we'll be great. We'll be wonderful. Didn't quite mean to run across these, but okay. Didn't quite mean to do that, but alright. I guess this is life now. Yeah, let's get our synchronization points and whatnot. Are you referring to Dark Souls there still, Mortis? When it came to reflexes not being the best? Like, thank goodness that... I know that when I started doing Dark Souls, there was definitely a few people that were being like, this is really your first time playing Dark Souls? You're pretty good at it for your first time. And probably the reason for that is just like playing the Nintendo Warriors games. Like, even if they're not like as brutal as something like Dark Souls, it's still the same kind of idea of like roll to get iframes and not take damage and stuff. so I got used to like the whole, you know, attack during openings and roll out of stuff there. So like if I have anything to blame for, you know, Dark Souls not being much more of a learning curve, honestly, I would probably blame the Nintendo Warriors games. Most likely, like Hyrule Warriors, Fire Emblem Warriors. I guess just those two, because those were the only two that were... No, Age of Calamity had already released by that time, right? I know there's 3 Hopes that's coming out in the near future here and whatnot. Is the thing here. But yeah, being Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, Demon Souls, and Bloodborne, probably enjoyed maybe like 40 to 50% of your time with them. Yeah, when it came to Dark Souls 1, doing like all the bosses and that, I'm not paying attention to the collectibles on the map. Whoops. That's fine. That's a-okay. I probably enjoyed doing all the bosses of Dark Souls 1. Maybe like 80% of my time in Dark Souls 1. I was actually having a lot of fun with Dark Souls 1 for the most part. Maybe 75 I was having a lot of fun with. Maybe something like that. I was having a lot of fun with Dark Souls 1. Dark Souls 2? I'd say I enjoyed maybe 30%. And Dark Souls 3 I enjoyed maybe 40%. I don't know. Maybe 50 if I'm being generous. I don't know, maybe something like that. Probably something roughly along that distribution, I don't know. But I had a lot of fun with Dark Souls 1. I'd never played Dark Souls before, and all of a sudden I like understood it, why people had so much fun with it. It was actually really fun, quite frankly. Well, how about you don't shoot me, I shoot you. Okay, let me grab this chest real quick. This is what I better do. But yeah, let's see here. I know they're amazing games, but just can't get on with games that you find too hard. Yeah, it's definitely not for everyone there, which is why I do think that we've had this discussion on the stream before. Why, like, I do think it would be a good idea for games like that to have difficulty modes to make it more accessible, because like more and more people are getting into gaming all the time, and like the definition of what makes a gamer is getting more and more blurred all the time. So many people have like this idea of like a gamer is someone who's like, you know, chilling in their basement like I am right now, and playing video games super duper hardcore. Or like maybe imagine them as like some really big dude with like Doritos and Mountain Dew or something. But you know, the last couple of decades have like really, well, maybe a little bit less than couple decades at this point, but you know what I mean. The past good while has like really blurred the line of what it even means to be a gamer. Like my my use of history and video games professor, he talked about how there was this one like old lady that was sitting near him on an airplane flight. And apparently, through this whole several hour long flight, she was just playing Candy Crush like non-stop. And he told us that she was a pretty darn hardcore gamer, is what she or is what our professor said she was. And can you really disagree there? But like more and more people are getting into games all the time, and you know, people's abilities range in all kinds of different ways. So I think as the line of like what constitutes a gamer gets more and more blurred, I think that's really important to make games accessible and such. Sweet. There we go. We now have the full map here. And yeah, I can agree with that there. Accessibility is really important. Like there are some games out there that do make efforts to like make things more accessible to, you know, their smaller, more niche kind of audiences that do have to suffer with certain conditions, you know. It's just a lot of companies won't bother to do that because, you know, why would they, you know, go to so much effort to I probably don't need to sneak around you guys. I don't know. Why would they like spend so many resources on something that affects like, you know, 0.1% of their player base, maybe at most, you know, or something like that. And yeah, Nintendo is kind of bad with accessibility. They're good with accessibility in terms of like convenience for their console, like the Switch, for example, home console, handheld. In terms of those actually playing the game. Well, I mean, do you really want to say that they're bad with accessibility when you have things like the Wii Sports, stuff like that, or like the Nintendo Switch Sports coming out, where, you know, anybody from any age range can really pick it up and, you know, play something like Wii Sports Bowling. So I assume you mean like accessibility in terms of like conditions and not like, you know, age range kind of thing, because I feel like Nintendo does a pretty good job of like accessibility when it comes to like various age ranges and stuff, especially in the case of their family games, I would say. But I don't really see them doing anything for anybody with like any conditions or anything like that. But yeah, let's see here. Let me catch up on some things here. The Ironkeep DLC was good in level design, but enemy placement, enemy stats were awful. Yeah, I mean, yeah, let's see here. Don't think Souls will ever have difficulty sliders since you don't think the game director doesn't really care for them from what you've seen, but you're not opposed to them. Yeah, like I don't get why anybody would be opposed to difficulty settings. It's not like it ruins your experience. I think the only reason why anybody would be mad at having difficulty settings in Dark Souls are the people that like get off on having beaten those games being like a badge of honor to them, and they don't want that badge of honor to be taken away by like more people being able to do so by using different difficulty settings. Like I feel like those who get mad about potential difficulty settings or something like Dark Souls are people who have beaten Dark Souls and therefore think that they are like the most hardened badass of gamers ever, and they wear that like badge of honor super proudly on their chest and don't want any slight chance of it possibly being taken away. That's my opinion on the matter there. But yeah, let's see here. Their games barely have any settings in their games. Want you to play the game as they've specifically designed it for Nintendo and such. Yeah, I can see that there. I can see that. Like, there's accessibility in terms of like, you want to do motion controls or maybe not, or like here's some very simple inputs and stuff like that, and things like their family games, but apart from that, yeah.
It's mine now.
Aye! Small loot is not worth the blood. We find the door, we'll be bathing in coin. Back to work.
Alright, well, there's raiders, I guess. Yeah, I feel like there's definitely a whole group of people that, you know, feels really good about conquering a difficult game, and that's what they want the game to be, essentially, with that. Raiders. The raiders descended underground searching for a mysterious artifact or whatever else they can get their hands on. They are weak individually, but deadly as a group. Okay, where's this chest at? Down there, apparently. Yeah, that poor guy, he just wanted the crown! He just wanted to be the king of Five Nights at Freddy! Okay, let's, sorry. I meant to air assassinate this guy, but, well, so much for sneaking in. I guess everybody just dies now. They are deadly as a group, huh? Well, time to die. Everybody dies now, I guess, for being rude to Mr. Crown Judo that you pickaxed a question. Well, who is being so mean? Whoops, I accidentally hit Eagle Vision at the same time that I hit the counter button. Stop! You're so mean. Well, okay, there's that, I guess. There's that. Honestly, like, that is a really good example. Gosh dang it, I tried to do it immediately. That is actually a really good example, Dark Deity. Dark Deity is like, game difficulty? How about you make it literally whatever you want? Here's sliders for like almost everything in the game. Just design the game however you want. You can even turn it into like a crazy RNG fest of like randomness if you really want to. You can basically fine tune that game into whatever you want. It's actually really cool. But yeah, I like that. Dark Deity is an indie game that's based off of Fire Emblem, and it is the only game that I've ever covered on the channel because I was reached out to from the group behind it, asking if I want to cover it early. Most of the time when companies reach out to me like, oh, do you want to cover our game in early access? Usually I'm not all that interested because it's like, that game doesn't really look like it's all that much for me. Not the kind of thing that I'd be all that interested in covering. Or they're just straight up scams. In some cases, like, oh, cover our game in early access and we'll pay you, and like just click this link and that's the early access version of our game. So there's like scams like that as well. There's a decent mix of those. But Dark Deity was the only game that had its group reach out to me. Be like, hey, you interested in covering this? And I was like, sure, yeah, sure thing. So I got to meet with the director. I've done a couple sessions with him now. I did I did a session with him talking about the game before release, and he gave me a bit of a demo on how it worked. My ass! And a couple months ago, we had him back on the channel for a game of Civilization, actually, where, I forget who I was playing, but he was playing Rome, I remember. He was trying to build Rome in a day while we were talking about the game. But yeah, so a little fun fact about Dark Deity there. The game director and I have played Civilization 6 with each other. Little fun fact there, I guess. Stabby stab. We didn't actually finish the game. We kind of ran out of time. But I was in the lead, so we just kind of said, yeah, we see the way that this is going anyway. I could always reach out to him again about that. It's probably been too long at this point to consider continuing said game, but at some point maybe I should invite him on for some other games or something like that. I think he has a new Mario Party. I wonder if at some point I should reach out to him and be like, hey, feel like doing some Mario Party just for funsies? Because that would actually be pretty fun if he's interested. But yeah, I actually really like Chip. I got a really good impression of him, quite frankly. Like, the first time for, like, the demo, I was a little bit nervous about meeting him and stuff. But he turned out to be, like, a really chill and cool dude. I like him. He's a chill guy. Well, everybody dies. Celeste lets you configure the difficulty as well. I've never played Celeste. I've listened to its music, and its music is really good. That's interesting. I'll have to look into the difficulty of Celeste at some point. Played Jackbox with them and the dev team when the Switch port was announced. That's really awesome. Yeah, they all seem like really wholesome people, that whole team, quite frankly.